What's happening, guys? This is the Grandmaster of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium. Last time, we won the Petit Cup, as indicated by that fancy-looking gold trophy over there. And in this episode, we are going to enter the Petit Cup, a tournament with many cute Pokemon, but don't let down your guard. You will be tested. Yeah, I can't really argue with that. This cup can actually be a little bit more challenging than the Pika Cup can because of the restrictions. Now, as you can see, I'm using a team that I have on my red version. It's got a good mixture of power and diversity, so let's see how it goes. And once again, our first battle is against Bug Boy. And every single one of his Pokemon is weak to Growlithe. Isn't that special? I honestly can't see myself switching in this fight, but just in case, I've brought Abra and Dratini with me. His first Pokemon is going to be Weedle, level 25, Bug Poison type, with the only two moves a Weedle can know, Poison Sting and String Shot. You might want to actually be careful of Poison Sting, because if you do get poisoned, keep in mind you aren't dealing with a lot of HP here, so that can quickly spell trouble for you. But then again, it's a Weedle. If you can't beat a Weedle, I feel sorry for you, and I pity you, you and your children. Pokemon number 2 is going to be Execute, level 25, Grass Psychic type, with a fearsome move set of Barrage, Hypnosis, and Reflect. In fact, I think Barrage might be the weakest attack in the original Generation 1. Although, I don't know, Comet Punch might be weaker. And just the imagery of Execute fainting disturbed me a little bit. The fact that they get knocked down like bowling pins. And his last Pokemon, Oddish, level 25, Grass Poison type, with the moves Acid, Stun Spore, Absorb, Sleep Powder. Why am I even saying this? One Fire Blast will KO it. There it goes. That one hurt. One thing I should mention about this cup is that evolved Pokemon are prohibited, which kind of limits your options, unfortunately. I took a long time deciding what Pokemon I wanted to use, and since you have to have 6 and the selection pool is kind of limited, it definitely did take a while, and it took even more trying to give them the proper stats and move sets that I wanted them to have. Round 2 against Lad. His team is a little bit more diverse. This time I'm going to lead off with Abra, and I'm going to bring in Pikachu to deal with that Pidgey and Zubat. And for backup, I think I'm going to bring in Growlithe once again. Lad is going to be a bit harder than Bug Boy, but not by much. The Pokemon here are from levels 25 to 30, and the combined total level of the 3 Pokemon that you use cannot exceed 80. But in any case, Ekans, level 26, Poison type, with the moves Wrap, Glare, Poison Sting, and Bite. Watch out for Glare, as that can paralyze you, and it is a move learned exclusively by Ekans and Arbok, but no match for Abra's special stat. Okay, who's gonna come out next? It is going to be Ditto, a Pokemon that everyone should know. Ditto is at level 25. It is a normal type with only one move, Transform. Transform allows Ditto to copy the type and attacks of the Pokemon it is fighting, and later on, it would gain an ability that would let it transform instantly into another Pokemon. I forget what it's called, I'll pull it up in the screen, but it's kind of interesting. Last Pokemon, Bulbasaur, level 26, Grass Poison type with moves Vine Whip, Leech Seed, Tackle, and Poison Powder. Still no match for a good Psychic attack. I guess I was wrong. Lad turned out to be just as easy as Bug Boy. I'm alright with that. I really am. There's one more thing I should mention about the Petit Cup. Unlike other cups, there are also height and weight restrictions. You see, every Pokemon must have a height no more than 2 meters, or if you're using the English system, 607, and a weight that is no more than 20 kilograms, or 44.1 pounds, in order to compete. So with those restrictions, that means only 45 Pokemon are eligible to compete in the Petit Cup in the first place. But as you can see, Nerd is our third opponent. And being the nerd that he is, he likes to use all different kinds of Pokemon. So once again, I'm going to lead off with Abra because that coughing scares me. I'm also going to bring in... Let's bring Diglett in. And just for backup, I'm going to send in Dratini.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
He's gonna start off with Ghastly, level 25, Ghost Poison type, with the moves Lick, Confuse Ray, Nightshade, and Explosion. Kind of glad that he did that, because a Psychic should KO it with no problem. Keep in mind, Ghastly is a Ghost type, so normal and fighting type moves will have no effect on it. And Ghastly himself will have no effect on this battle. Isn't that special? Alright, what's his second Pokemon? It's going to be Shelder. Level 25, Water type with the moves Clamp, Takedown, Supersonic, and Explosion. This thing could be a little dangerous because Clamp is one of those trapping moves like Wrap and Bind, but Explosion is what I'm really worried about. A lot of his Pokemon do have Self-Destruct and Explosion. In fact, I think all of them do. So you'll definitely want to be careful of that and bring some Pokemon with high defense. Oh, there it is. There's his Coughing, level 30, which is 3 levels higher than mine. It's a poison type with the moves Smog, Toxic, Fire Blast, and Self-Destruct. Watch out for Fire Blast, because that can definitely take you by surprise. I'm not 100% sure that Abra can actually KO it. Oh, he can because of a well-timed critical. Thank you, Abra. Thank you. Yeah, I was a little bit worried going into that one, but it turned out to be okay. So I think, just as I did with the Petit Cup, I'm going to do only 4 battles for this one. So that means this is the last one. Cool. And we are up against the Sailor, who, as his name implies, likes to use water Pokemon. Case in point, let's bring Pikachu. But we'll also bring along Abra and Ghastly in case he sends out that Machop. Because that Machop is definitely going to be his most threatening Pokemon. But he doesn't open with it. Instead, he's got Krabby, level 26, Water type, with the moves Bubble Beam, Cut, Vice Grip, and Guillotine. And we get a nice little remix of the Gym Leader battle theme here. This reminds me, has anyone seen the fan-made city level of Pokemon Snap? I'm gonna see if I can put a hyperlink in the description, but if you haven't seen it, I highly encourage you to check it out. In the meantime, Horsey, level 27, Water type with the moves Water Gun, Smoke Screen, Swift, and Bubble. But as I was saying, the city is a fan level designed for a Pokemon Stadium ROM, and it's got and it looks really cool. You get to see Pikachu have a birthday party, and also a Machoke sleeping in front of a fence. And he says, "Trade me, please trade me." It's really funny. And you know what's also funny? This thing, Magikarp, level 26, water type, tackle and splash. Just like Weedle, if you can't beat a Magikarp, then I pity you, your children, and your grandchildren.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Thank you, Pikachu. You've polished up very nicely, I must say. And now that the Sailor has been defeated, I think we're going to go ahead and stop the video right here. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Stadium, we're going to finish the rest of the Petit Cup.